Why is cereal so bad for you? Introduction, the morning ritual we never question. For many of us, the day begins the same way. We reach for a bowl, pour in some flakes, and top it off with milk. It feels easy, quick, and safe. After all, isn't cereal supposed to be the ideal breakfast? Bright boxes filled with smiling mascots and promises of energy and health greet us in the supermarket aisles. We remember the commercials from our childhood. We think, this must be good for me. But here is the surprising truth: many cereals are not the healthy start to the day that marketing tells us. In fact, they may be one of the most underestimated traps for our health and our waistline. The origins, how cereal was born. To understand why cereal has this reputation, let us take a quick look at history. At the end of the 19th century, the Kellogg brothers in the United States created the first cornflakes. Their idea was not just about taste. It was about creating a breakfast food that seemed healthier than the heavy meals of that time. What started as a simple grain flake quickly became an industry. With colorful packaging and clever advertising, cereal entered households around the world. It became a symbol of a modern, easy breakfast. But over time, the recipe changed. Sugar was added. Flavors and colors were mixed in. And what once began as a simple corn product turned into a sweet, highly processed food. The hidden sugar problem. This is where the danger begins. Many cereals are filled with refined sugar. Some varieties contain 10, 15, or even more grams of sugar per serving. And remember, the serving size written on the box is often much smaller than the portion we actually pour into our bowls. For example, if the label says 12 grams of sugar per serving, that serving might only be 30 grams of cereal. But when you fill your bowl, you may easily pour 60 or even 90 grams. That means you are actually consuming 24 or 36 grams of sugar, sometimes even more. That is the equivalent of 8 to 12 sugar cubes, and it happens before your day has even started. Refined grains means empty energy. It is not only the sugar we need to think about. Most cereals are made from refined grains like white rice or corn that have been stripped of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. What does this mean for you? It means that the moment you eat them, your body digests them quickly, your blood sugar spikes, and your insulin levels rise. That can leave you feeling hungry again very soon after breakfast. Instead of giving you long-lasting energy, many cereals give you a quick high, followed by a crash. And when that crash comes, you crave more. More sugar, more carbs, more snacks. And so the cycle continues. Additives, flavors, and colors. The food industry has mastered the art of making cereal irresistible. It is not just about sugar. It is about flavor enhancers, artificial colors, and crunchy textures that make every spoonful addictive. The bright yellow, the chocolate swirls, the honey glaze, they are designed to look appealing, to remind you of sweetness, childhood, comfort. But the reality is, much of what you are eating is not the wholesome grain you imagine, but a processed mix that your body may not truly recognize as natural food. Why is cereal so bad for you? The glycemic roller coaster. When you start your morning with cereal, you are often stepping onto what scientists call the glycemic roller coaster. Here is what happens: the refined grains and sugar cause a quick spike in blood sugar. Your body responds by releasing insulin. Within a short time, your blood sugar drops again, often below the level where you started. What do you feel? Hunger. Cravings. Fatigue. And so, you reach for a snack, another cup of coffee, maybe even another bowl of cereal. This cycle is not a reflection of your willpower. It is simply how your body reacts to quick digesting carbs. And it keeps you trapped in the loop of cravings all day long. Marketing tricks, how cereal hooks us. The cereal industry knows exactly how to keep us interested. Think about the bright boxes with cartoon characters, the free toys inside, and slogans like, part of a balanced breakfast. But look closely. The balance often comes from the other foods shown in the commercials: fruit, milk, juice. The cereal itself is mostly sugar and refined grains. Another trick is portion size. Labels often list sugar and calories per 30-gram serving. But who eats only 30 grams? Most bowls contain double or triple that amount. It is a psychological game. The numbers look small, but the reality in your bowl is very different. Sugar by another name. One of the most deceptive aspects of cereal is the use of hidden sugar names. Did you know that sugar can appear under more than 70 different terms? Words like glucose syrup, maltodextrin, fructose, barley malt, or rice syrup may not sound alarming. But in the end, they all act like sugar in your body. By splitting sugar into many small ingredients, companies make the label look less threatening. But when you add them all together, the sugar load is often shockingly high. Sugar and addiction. There is a reason why it is so hard to stop after just one bowl. Research has shown that sugar can activate the brain's reward system in ways similar to addictive substances. In one famous study, rats were given the choice between sugar water and cocaine. Many of them preferred the sugar. Think about that. The sweetness in your cereal may be more powerful for your brain than one of the most addictive drugs known. Are there healthy alternatives? So, should we ban cereal completely? Not necessarily. But we do need to rethink what a real breakfast should look like. Here are some alternatives that can give you energy without the crash. Oatmeal made with rolled oats, topped with fruit, nuts, or seeds. Greek yogurt with fresh berries and a drizzle of honey. Smoothies made from spinach, banana, and almond milk. Whole grain bread with avocado or nut butter. These options are rich in fiber, protein, and natural nutrients, and they can keep you satisfied much longer than processed cereals. Bringing it all together. Let us recap. Cereal may look harmless, but it is often loaded with sugar, sometimes the equivalent of 8 to 12 sugar cubes in one bowl. It is made from refined grains that cause blood sugar spikes and crashes. It contains additives, flavors, and colors designed to keep you hooked. The industry hides sugar under more than 70 different names. And marketing tricks make portions look smaller than they are. The good news? You are not powerless. By choosing real, nourishing foods for breakfast, you can step off the sugar roller coaster and give your body the start it truly deserves. If this video opened your eyes about cereal and hidden sugars, take a moment now to like this video and subscribe to Secrets of Slim, Glow and Beauty. By joining this community, you will discover more truths about food, lifestyle, and beauty, so you can glow with confidence, balance, and energy. And let us know in the comments, what is your favorite healthy alternative to cereal?